Good morning to all the respectable panelists and all the participants. Myself, Varsha Nagargoje from International Institute for Population Sciences. And today I'm going to present on the topic entitled Social Participation and Associated Life Satisfaction Among Older Adults in India, Moderating Role of Marital Status and Living Arrangement. So at the outset, I would like to brief about the aging population in India. Due to demographic transition and advancement in the health sector, India's population is undergoing visible transformation and is currently aging at an accelerated rate. Between 2011 to 2050, the older population, that is 60 plus population in India, is expected to triple from 103 million in 2011 to 319 million in 2050. Although people living for longer ages, it is important to have healthy and active life expectancy. And the social participation is one of the components which will help for the successful and healthy aging. There are some studies, previous literature found, and it has been documented that life satisfaction of older adults in India is by virtue of several determinants like living arrangement, marital status, religiosity, education level, economic status, family institutions, health status, cognitive ability, social participation, and many more. So, how social participation is defined. According to Arup and her colleague, older individual social participation consists of community-based activities and interpersonal interactions based on the resource sharing, active participation, and individual satisfaction. Reduced social contact due to the life cycle transition like widowhood, retirement, solo living, or loss of mobility can put older adults at increased risk of loneliness and social isolation, which in turn affects the satisfaction and quality of aged people's lives. And there's a study which is held in Switzerland. It is based on Swiss older population. It also validated the result that having rich and varied social participation can help to improve the older adults' level of life satisfaction. Actually, for this study, we have my study is considered the activity theory of aging, and it making it as a basis for this empirical study. This study says that successful aging occurs when older adults stay active and maintain their social interaction. It also takes the view that the aging process is delayed and the quality life is enhanced when the older people remain socially active. This theory also hypothesized that involvement in social activities improves the older adult's life satisfaction. So there are some literature which has been found that although people with greater social participation have fewer chances of feeling loneliness and dissatisfaction, there are various health conditions of older people like self-rated health, quality of life, functional ability, mobility, chronic illness, which is influencing older adults' opportunities to participate socially. Some previous literature focused on the association of living arrangement and marital status on older adults' life satisfaction. So there are some researchers in India which have made an attempt to examine the role of social network on life satisfaction among older adults. However, till now, no attention has been paid to how older adults marital status and living arrangement moderate the relationship between older adult social participation and life satisfaction, which could display the overall picture of the well-being of older adults in India. So I have made two objectives for this study. First objective is to explore the relationship between social participation, marital status, living arrangement, and life satisfaction among older adults in India. And the second objective is to examine the moderating role of marital status and living arrangement with social participation and its association with life satisfaction of Indian older adults. So for this study, I have made three hypotheses. The first hypothesis says that engagement in social participation will be related to the greater life satisfaction among older adults in India. Second one is marital status moderates the relationship between social participation and Indian older adults' life satisfaction. And third hypothesis is living arrangement of older Indian adults moderate the association between social participation and their life satisfaction. So for this study, I have used the longitudinal aging study in India, which has been a nationally representative survey, and it is the first survey which has collected the data for all the states and union territories of India. So the first wave data I have used for this study, and for this study, Indian Council of Medical Research has given the ethical approval to conduct this survey. In this survey, there are around 72,000 population of age 45 and above is used. And their spouses also interviewed, but my major focus is only on older population. So for this present study, I have used the sample 31,464 individuals. In that, 15,098 were men and 16,366 were women. So outcome variable for this study is life satisfaction. So to create this life satisfaction variable, I have used the Denier and his colleagues scale to create this variable. So using the responses to the 5 statements regarding life satisfaction, a continuous scale was constructed with the score ranging from 5 to 35. Past research has shown that the scale's internal consistency was high, that is 0.87. 2-week retest reliability was given 0.85, and the Cronbach's alpha value for this current study was 0.89. And the score is when we have created this scale, we found that the score 20 and above has been considered as a cutoff, and which has been considered as a high life satisfaction of the older adults. And below that, we have considered it is dissatisfied. So these are the covariates which have been used as an independent variables: social participation, marital status, living arrangement. In socio-demographic characteristics, we have put age, sex, religion, caste, place of residence, regions, and educational status as control variables. And the economic characteristics of older adults, like working status, their MPC quintile has been also considered. And in health characteristics, we have taken into account self-rated health, multimorbidity, functional difficulty like ADL and IADL activities, which have been coded as into the category of yes and no. And in behavioral characteristics, we have taken into account the physical activity of older adults, their tobacco consumption, alcohol consumption, that is also coded as a yes or no. So the social participation variable, to create this variable, we have taken into account these 6 components. And using these 6 components, we have checked whether the older adults has participated in any of this activity at least once in a month or not. If he or she has been participated in this activity at least once in a month, we have coded it as a social participation, and if otherwise, no. So these are the conceptual frameworks I have created for this study. The first framework shows that the direct effect of these major 3 variables, that is living arrangement, social participation, and marital status, on the life satisfaction. The rest of the variables put as a control variables. And the second model shows that how the living arrangement and social participation, moderating effect of living arrangement and social participation puts impact on the life satisfaction, and then moderating effect of marital status and social participation puts impact on the life satisfaction of older adults. For this, for the analysis, we have used descriptive statistics, bivariate analysis, and multivariable linear regression. So the background characteristics, first table shows the background characteristics of the sample population. I have not shown that table here. The second table shows that the second table shows the bivariate analysis of the population by sex. So we can see here that overall, looking at the overall result, we can see that men are having higher life satisfaction as compared to women, and the total life satisfaction among male was found around 70%, as whereas in women it is around 66%. The regional variation and differences in estimates of life satisfaction might have occurred due to the different standard of living, governmental roles, and changing values attributed to the family institutions within Asian countries. Even we can see in these results that living with a spouse or having secondary or higher education were exceptional categories, where older men have a slightly less life satisfaction as compared to women, which has been highlighted here in red color. So next table shows the association moderating effect of life satisfaction and living arrangement on life satisfaction, and the moderating effect of marital status and moderating effect of marital status and social participation on life satisfaction. So these are the multivariable regression analysis table. So the main results are like there is evidence of there is a evidence of social participation on life satisfaction, but this appear to be weaker once controlled for a range of covariates in regression model. We can see the results here. Although the result was not so robust, it has shown the significant association, which can validate the rationality of activity theory, which I have already explained. Second one is that being active in older ages benefits the quality of life, because social participation generates the social interaction and it increases the social support and emotional closeness, which may help to reduce the tension and meet the psychological needs of the older adults. Third result shows that this study found higher life satisfaction among married older adults than unmarried counterparts. The results are given here. The interaction effect of social participation, marital status and social participation shows that in comparison to the married, unmarried older adults who were not engaged in social activities, married older adults with no social participation have higher level of life satisfaction. The interaction of social participation with marital status also revealed that participation in social activities had boosted life satisfaction to a greater level among married older adults. Based on these results, we can say that being married is strongly related to the better life satisfaction among older Indian adults. Marital transition like divorce, widowhood, this kind of disruptions disrupt the family relationship, and person loses some social roles, which exhibit lower engagement in social participation, and such disengagement also affect the overall life satisfaction of older adults. Consistent with the general expectations, the study findings also confirm that older adults who lived with a spouse or lived with other family members have a higher life satisfaction as compared to those who are living alone. So this finding is also coherent with the several studies conducted in the Asian countries that showed significant association between living alone and lower life satisfaction among older adults. Results highlighted that older adults who were not involved in any social activities but resided with their spouse or any other family members were significantly associated with better life satisfaction, which shows that the living arrangement have an important role in the life satisfaction of older adults. Older adults who resided with spouse or any other family member and also participated in any social activities enjoying higher level of life satisfaction, which confirms the third hypothesis given in this study. Our study strongly supported the significant role of living arrangement in improving the aged people's life satisfaction along with the interaction effect of social participation. Across India, several non-profit organizations like HelpAge India, Vrid Care, Asha Kiran, and many more are actively working for the well-being of empowerment of socially disadvantaged older people. With the involving this kind of NGOs and the social workers, government can establish community level, village level or ward level clubs that can organize the productive and consumptive activities to improve the well-being of disadvantaged older people. Such activities also helps to develop and maintain more comprehensive and social network among the older people of the 60 plus population. There are some study limitations. So there are some possibly reverse causality was found, like uh, we are saying that social participation have impact on life satisfaction, but there is a reverse causality that lower level of life satisfaction may lead to the older people to reduce their participation in social activities. So we have to take care of these while making any causal inferences about the relationship between social participation of aged people and their life satisfaction. The second limitation of this study is that the use of categorical data to represent a great deal of richer continuous variable in the current analysis. It might have influenced our findings. The third one is self-reported nature of several self-explanatory variables like self-rated health, ADL, ideal activities, etc. Might be subject to recall and response biases. And the last study limitation is perceived quality of social networks or satisfaction with social support are more important determinants of life satisfaction, which are not included in this analysis. So the study conclusion is, along with social participation, this study findings assert the importance of being in marital union and co-residential living arrangement for the overall life satisfaction of older Indians. Additionally, the study also validated the activity theory of aging. And the third conclusion is that establishing social clubs and initiating various kind of activities, especially for vulnerable adults, older adults, will help to improve their overall life satisfaction. Third one is the information deriving from this study can be used to advocate the different programs and service delivery for older adults who are either currently not in marital union or living alone, or who are suffering from life dissatisfaction. Such program execution will definitely help to seek and maintain the meaningful quality of older adults' life and create more positive atmosphere for older adults' overall life satisfaction. Thank you for your attention.